It's not around sitting at the helm of a machine that's just grinding out stuff. It's actually around looking for the next thing, and it's around finding out what can we actually build with those things. They have constraints. Lego has constraints. You can't build an aircraft out of it that'll fly. But at the same time you can make some amazing structures with it and do some really cool things.
With software, the fascination to me was always it's you don't need to buy things to put together to make something. It's really intellectual property and typing, and you can create wonderful things.
It's the two things. I think the thrill of the chase of working in the market space and the challenge of convincing people that it can be done, and then seeing the delivery, the outcome, and that's the most satisfying of all.
One of the things I really enjoyed in the sectors I've worked in, even in the steel industry, was the sort of the engineering aspects. And I'm the worst engineer in the world, but they're interesting people and they've got great stories to tell, and they're smart. So they're really smart people, and so I think you learn a lot from those people, how they break problems down and their creativity around solving them.
There was two parts to me deciding to go back into business. Part one is I'd been philosophising for years as a supplier to the electronics industry in New Zealand, saying what they needed to do to be successful, and no one listened and said, what do you know, you're just a supplier. And part of me wanted to prove that they were wrong.
I must say today, I'm not allowed anywhere near the computer or writing code. Now we've got very well skilled young university graduate software developers who like to keep me and my hands away from the real stuff, so I can just concentrate on running the business and building the strategy.
A lot of people say, well, why are you still with a large multinational? Why don't you go out on your own and do something else? Well, actually, I like the scale that the company gives me. I like the scale of what I can do working for the largest IT company in the world. It's fantastic.
One of the insurance companies, they went from dealing with IBM to dealing with just a small bunch of lads in Takapuna, and they put their trust in us, and we delivered. And the CEO at the time, he was getting close to retirement. He'd had some medical problems. He invited me up to the boardroom and he said to me, Noel, I now put you in the same category of trust as my surgeon, and that's something I've never forgotten.
What's happened over the years is, we started with HR software products. We're now in the energy monitoring area. The buzz around that, this is huge. We are right in the phase of growth and understanding in the world about the need to manage our energy better.
If you take Jade, it's a brand and a company that's well known in New Zealand. It's well known for what it does overseas, not so much as a company, but for some of the problems we've solved. And the potential there just seemed immense to me, without even knowing too much about the people that are in the company. So the opportunity for me was, here's a company that's sort of battled through the highs and the lows of an incredibly challenging sector, has survived, clearly still has a lot of passion to drive and change and grow. Why wouldn't you want to be part of that?